All right, let me check the volume here. Okay, volume's working. Perfect. All right, welcome back to Old Man Dakks. We are going to start the Dakks Forever world, so let's name it. I'm tired of doing builds and then them getting stopped or losing interest or anything like that. So I'm going to start. I'm only going to play on one world, and this is it. No, I can't say this is it. I'll probably go play on my multiplayer with my friends and stuff. But for like big builds and stuff like that, I'm putting them all on here. So we're going to focus on here, and then I'll go play with the other ones later. So we're going to go survival on hard, and in advanced, I did go take a look at a specific seed that I wanted, and just let me grab it here. So if you'd like to create along or whatever, feel free. Here is the seed that I will be playing on. I've been kind of inactive lately because Diablo 4 got a new update and it's really good. So I've been playing on that. And this is where I got the idea for this build. So I'm taking kind of like all of my past ideas and we're going to put them in here. And this is going to be my forever world. So, oh, not add. 6052 So the plan is, that's the seed right there. So we are done. We want to show coordinates, show days played, and I think that's it. Oh, just in case we have company over, I will invite people to come play on my world once it's. So we're not going to do shops. We're going to do. I wanted to say stores, but it's not really stores. We're going to be doing like, say, a cactus farm. We're going to make a cactus farm, but we're going to have like a place where you can go and get it. So kind of like a shop, but just like all personal shops just for me. Spawn radius, we're going to go with 1. We want to spawn right where we spawn all the time. And we're going to go to 10 chunks. $128. Maybe we'll go to 10 or 8 because that's what most normal tutorials and that are made out of. So maybe we'll do it with that. Let's see why this one is not. We'll hit refresh. Still shows me offline, but I'm online. There we go. Now we're on. Okay, so 1 player sleep, that's pretty much done. Spawn. Chunks, we're going to go with 8. We can always change it to 10 later on. And we're not going to have no cheats, no nothing. This is just going to be vanilla because I never want to change it again. So, all right. Here we go. Like I said, I made this in creative already. And sorry about that. Wife was texting. Yeah, like I said, I made this in creative already, so I already have where I want to be. And if you want to take a look at my inspiration, it's and I'll probably do like just a YouTube video instead of streaming. I'm going to try and stream every weekend. So I'm going to play through the week and probably make a video for YouTube out of all that footage. And if I don't, I don't. But then I'll stream on the weekends and you can see what I did through the week, and catch up with what we're doing. So, number one is, like I said, I'm taking my base is going to be based off of the main title screen of Diablo 4. We're going to use that as inspiration. So a lot of stone, a lot of grays. So we're going to have to make some farms for that. All right, let's get some stuff going here. Let's get, say, an axe. Can we get an axe? What do we want to pick? Let's go pick and an axe. There we go. Okay, so we're this way, and this way, so we're this way. So we're at roughly 300 and 1,000. Also, trying to get some leather to start here so we can get a bundle. Okay, so over at the base, we're going to start with that. I want to make a perimeter so that all the farms are going to be in this perimeter. And we're going to do a 2-map perimeter. That should give us more than enough room for all the farms. Ooh, there's some roses. We're going to take those right away. I just did roses in one of my builds. And it looked awesome. I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a wheat field. Oh, and we'll take those ones because I'm not sure if you guys watch Corrales on Hermitcraft, but he just did a field of these and it looked super cool. So we'll probably do that too. And where we found this seed, there's pretty much all the wood types. So, but we're not going to do that probably today. Today we're just going to get there. I'm going to show you what we have planned. We're going to space out the perimeter and start clearing the top of that because that's pretty much priority. We got to get that perimeter done and start building farms in there. I don't want to build too many farms. We are going to go look for a what you call it there, witch hut, so we can do a witch hut farm, and that won't be in the perimeter. Pretty close to the perimeter, we're going to have a pillager tower, so we can do a bottle farm. And I'm thinking around the perimeter, we're going to be doing villagers. So, like, especially the stonemasons, we want all of the stonemasons to have their own set of terracottas. We are going to be making a terracotta farm eventually. Oh, that broke. Oh, we got some of this. I'll take some of this. Like I said, I'm going to be gathering a lot of everything. I want to decorate. I want everything to look cool. Like I said, this is going to be my forever world. It's always going to be improving, but... All right, let's go. And I made a farm on a realm, and it worked. And then I made it on my solar world. We'll have to come back to that. And it didn't work. So we are going to try it again here on this solar world without add-ons and any of that stuff. And see if we can get it to work. Hi, Creeper. Go away, Creeper. Oh, I think, yeah, we were going the wrong way. The first one was like 300. The second one was... I wonder if we take the water, if it'll get us there. I just flew over in creative, so it was a lot easier. All right, let's shut that off so we know. There we go. All right, so we got to go like 700 this way, so this might be actually faster. Ooh, we're going to take a little detour. We got bamboo right over here. We're going to go grab that. I didn't even see that when I was flying. I said, but one thing I did notice was there's pretty much like every wood type. We got dark, we got jungle, we got bamboo. Everything is like super close, which is good because I don't want to be running around forever in my forever world. We want to get to work, and just making this base is going to be a long journey. It's a pretty big build, especially when we're starting from scratch and we don't have no add-ons or nothing like that. I said, if anyone has any suggestions or ideas on how I can make things bigger, better, we're going to try and make the biggest, best farms that we can think of. And I don't think we're going to do any duping whatsoever of any kind, like no gravity duping, none of that. We're just going to have to make do with what we got. And we're on bedrock, so we can't do TNT duping or anything like that. So, but we'll make use of like the auto crafters and stuff like that, and I do want to try and do a blast chamber for the tree farm. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so it should be right over here. We'll get there, and there's 2 villages, so we'll see what we can get for gear and stuff out of that. And I think one of the first farms I really want to make, and I've already made it twice, is the moss farm. A double moss farm produces a lot of bone meal. With only, I think I used 3 composters in the last version that I made. All right, I think this is the mountain in the background up here. We're getting close. Oh, we got some mushrooms over there. So we're going to go over here and I'll show you what the plan is. There we go, just in case we need to make a bed. Oh. Let's get a sword going. Oh no. Ah. Boop. Well, I said this stream's probably not going to be very long. We'll probably go for about an hour. And then I'll get to work. And then we'll stream again next weekend. Probably for a lot longer. We'll do a really long one once I get some of my stuff ready. But this one is just going to be like a lot of digging and stuff, so it's not very interesting. We won't have any materials for farms or anything like that, so. But we have big, big plans. We're going to do big, big farms. We're going to do big, big builds. I'm going to putting in, like I said, the perimeter. I'm gonna probably do a zoo so we get all of the animals and creatures of the game. If not a zoo, well, probably do a zoo for like the animals, and then maybe a museum for all the different things of the game that we collect. Ah, run, chicken! It's nighttime. Oh, not good. Not good. Ring around the rosy. Okay, that's the wrong way. I thought it was 1,000 something, but it was also 300. I thought it was that stuff over there. Maybe I had the coordinates written down wrong. I'm pretty sure it was this like mountainous region right over here. Do you have anybody following this? Ooh, let's try and kill that spider. We can get a bundle going. Nice. And we'll get 2 bundles going. Alright, let's get that. Oh, creeper. Let's roll. Maybe it was the other way of me around. Maybe it was 1,300. Oops. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it was because I remember there's a little bit of snow on one of them, so we're gonna have to figure out how to stop the snow from coming down, either with a glass roof or some lighting or something. Here we go. Oh no, a zombie horse. They've definitely made the beginning game of Minecraft a lot harder than it was before with the spears and the advancement in weapons. Okay, here it is. This whole big mountain range up here. And if I can remember, I think the village was just on the other side of it. Now let's sleep and get rid of all these mobs so we don't die. I'm gonna try not to die for as long as I can too. That would be one add-on that I would probably put on. It's called day counter or something like that, or life counter. Tells you how many times you died. Oh, you guys are cooking. You're cooking now. Come on, keep following. There you go. Now you'll be all right. Did my pick die? Oh, it did. That's all right. We'll wait till we get there. We'll make a little, like a little base to get started before we make our forever base. This is definitely a lot harder traversing than just flying over the top of it. Oh, there's some iron. Let's get a pick and get a pick so we can get a pick. All right, boom, boom. Should have enough until we get to where we're going. Okay, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll come back and do these mountains because usually there's a bunch of coal, bunch of iron sitting on top of these mountains. That's why I picked a mountainous region to start. Oh, wow. We'll take all this coal because I want to start with some torches and that. And we need some fuel for the furnace to cook our food. Okay, like I said, I remember this part here because of the snow. Oh, I think that's it right there. That's the first opening. So, I wish I could throw a picture up on the screen, but I haven't figured that part out yet. When I do my first YouTube video, I'll see if I can throw it up on the screen. But we are going to be doing, like I said, the cover of the title screen for the new season of Diablo 4. Just to give you a brief description, it's like, what is it, Minas Tirith or whatever in Lord of the Rings, where it's like a castle kind of built inside the side of a mountain coming out, and it's got like the village in layers down the side of it. So we're going to have like a port at the bottom, and then a couple layers of buildings. Just seeing if I can find the right... There's a bumblebee. No, I think this is the back side, because I think that's the perimeter over there. So I think this is the back side. I think we had to go around to the front. Ouch. Oh, there's some more iron. That'll be good. That'll get us an iron pick. And possibly an iron sword. Until we get an iron farm going. And like I said, we are going to be doing mega of the mega. Yeah, this is the back. So the front is that way. Do these connect? They do. Okay, here is the front. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. All right, so we'll go down here, and we're going to set up a temporary camp right out here in the middle. This is the middle. So the starting of the base is going to be like right here to like over there. Well, let's get to the front and... Sorry, wait till I build a fence and then I'll catch a couple of you in. We are still on day 1 and we found where our forever base is going to be. Nice. Like I said, I get over here, I'm going to make a... I think that has to be the worst rune portal I've ever seen. It's got like no obsidian. No lava. So this is the base. It's going to be crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, we already had sugarcane over here. That's good. Yeah, this was... I think this is the worst ruined nether portal I've ever seen. Okay. So there's the base. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a village just right over there. And there's another village... Here it was. Okay, so here's the base. So we're going to start like here. And like I said, we're going to have a dock down here. And then we're going to have multiple layers of... actually, while I'm explaining it, I could be making the stuff to get my strength back up here. All right, so I think this is going to be our little temporary little area so we can come down here and look to see that, you know, we're doing good. So we're going to build a little tiny little shack right here. Just something we can sleep in and pass the night without getting disturbed. Have a little bit of storage. Do we get any dirt? We do. Okay, walls are going to go there. So let's do this. There we go. Got a furnace. Oh, wrong spot. There we go. And always remember to cook your sword and your pickaxe just to get rid of them. And I think we'll do another furnace. We'll have 2 of them going. Seven for that one. Oh. Okay, we'll put our flowers and all that in here. That's going to go down there. That's going to go down there. That's for decorating. And we're going to make some sticks to make some torches. We'll put them around just to keep the baddies away. And do I have any more? I do. We're just going to make a shovel right quick. Like I said, we're going to terraform all this land around here and start on our forever world so it looks really, really cool. And every once in a while, hopefully, we'll have some friends visit. Oops. Do I got enough to do a whole box all the way around before we go get more wood? I think so. Nice. Okay, let's go plant the sugar cane. Get a bunch of that started. And then we'll get a bunch of bamboo started. Like I said, we're just going to do basics for now until I get the perimeter. Oops. All right, and then we'll do a birch tree over here. Okay, now that we got our stuff all started, oh, let's grab some more food. And we'll throw our iron in there so we get our iron pick. We'll throw our extra food in there. And we can throw that in there, that in there. Perfect. All right. So, like I said, main build here. We're going to have a statue right here, right here, right here, and right here. Excuse me. We're going to have a bridge over to this one. We'll have another little section over here, and then another bridge to boom to this section over here. But this is going to be the main big focal point of the build, and then we'll do some stuff over here and here. And just trying to remember, I do believe that this way was the perimeter. Actually, I think the stream won't cut out if I leave this world and go into the other world, and then I can show you over there a lot easier than here. Some more pork. Thank you. I said we'll go over right now and see if we can find it. If we can't, then I'll switch to the other one. Because we want to grab whatever we can grab. I don't see anything here. Oh, there's some. Nice. We will get lots more for candles. Yeah, right over there. See all that dark wood? That's where our perimeter is going to be. All right, I want to see if I leave this, if the stream ends. I don't think it will. All right, so this is the one we were in. This is the one that I called oh, good. So I can do that. I can jump in between worlds and you guys, I won't lose you guys. We'll get everything. So right now, we just saw this. Because we were over here somewhere. So here's where, yeah, we're just coming along this way. We just came up over this mountain. So we're like right here. Let's drop down a little bit. Okay. So here is, see now in this world, that generated better than in the other world. But anyways, here's the basic mountain. So like I said, we're here, we're here, we're here. And we just came up over, yeah, we just came up over all this gravel. And actually, I don't think we have to go that far to that. We could do it right here. Maybe. Let's see. What I'm looking for is, like, say over here at this birch area. If we start here, I'm looking for 2 maps. So I want to be able to do 2 maps. not expanded, just a regular map. I want to do 2 of them. And that's going to be like, I think it's 128 by 256. So that should be enough to put all of our farms in. And then if we have to expand, we will. But I just want to pick a good spot for it. So I think all the way over here. So once we see those pumpkins, I think that's going to be where we're going to go. We're going to go from there. So I got to bring some paper in that with me. All right, let's head back over to the survival. Like I said, I recommend that for anybody that's doing like a forever world. Make a copy of it and put it in creative so you can jump in and look around. Okay, yeah, we just came over that hill. Everything. Get in here. Okay, yeah, that one, and we're going this way. Oh, actually, let's go back and get a map. We need a map or 2. We could have actually just flew over and went right to the coordinates, but whatever. Oh, we got some cows at our base. Yay, more leather. Do we have enough? We do. Let's make an axe. Oh yeah, our iron. All right, let's get some walls started here. Like I said, this is just going to be very, very basic. Just a place we can come in and get out of the rain and hide from mobs, and we will make it better later. All right, yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Just wanted to replant it. Oh, we got an extra one. Nice. Okay, let's go find that perimeter and mark that. Oh, almost forgot the maps again. We don't have any bone meal. How many of these do we need for a map? I'm going to estimate probably 8. If we make... No, we don't have string to make a loom. Oh, there's the recipe right there. 9. So we need a couple more to get to 9. There we go. All right, that gives us 1, and then we should be able to count from there for the next one, right? So we can put these 4 back. Reloading the player. Okay, so main build, side build, side build. So maybe we'll do like main build, and then we'll do like our house, like right here. And then maybe over here we'll do like a gaming district in there. So we're whatever kind of games that I want to make, we can put over there. Oh, we'll see. Like I said, it's a forever world. I might get more ideas, and that'll change. But we went up and over, I believe it was this one. And we should run into a pumpkin patch. I said we will probably, we'll make a faster way to get here. Eventually. My laptop is acting really weird. And then I think what we might do is, once we get our base up and running and stuff like that, we will work on spawn. So if anyone has any ideas for like a spawn base, let me know. All right, I think we're gonna have to go to the other one and see where the coordinates were for that pumpkin field. All right, my world. This laptop is acting weird. Okay, so we were basically at, say, 620 negative 170. 620 negative 170. All right. Oh, we were getting close. So it was this way. Huh. I heard a sheep. Still hear a sheep. I'd say sheep would be nice right about now. I could. Are these the same as the ones that we got? No, I don't think so. I think these are the ones we wanted. They look a lot better with. Okay, so 620. 170. Ah, there it is. All right, so this is going to be our so we want want to get at least like 64 blocks from here. So 620, so about 550. There we go. Now, it would have been a lot nicer if it would have been a locator map, but it will update as... Oh, good. Drop some armor. Drop some armor. You didn't drop any armor. So it should, the map will update as I dig. So like right now, if we're looking at it, and as I clear, so if I go like this and make a brown spot, I'll be able to tell where I am on the map. Okay, it looks like I'm on the very edge down in that bottom right-hand corner. So if we went that way, so if we continue going that way some more, and then we look at it, it should have went more. No, we may have to do a locator map. But the good news is we do have one map and it has like no water on it. So we should be able to do this one. There's a little tiny speck in the bottom left-hand corner of water, but nothing major. Okay, if we find that brown mushroom, let's go up as high as we can get here. See if we can find that brown mushroom. Oh, there's the red one. Okay, let's go over to that red one and see if we can find our brown one, which I think is up this way. I heard you coming. Darn, I was hoping for some more. Okay, there's the red one. So if we're facing it like this, the brown one should be right over there. Ta-da! Okay, so, and then we're, from the edge of the brown one, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the edge. So 1, 2, this is our edge. All right. So I'm going to do the first one here, clearing out all the trees and probably the top layer. We'll bring it down a little bit. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a video through the week with YouTube. I'm going to try and stream every weekend and keep you guys updated on the Forever World. Big farms, big builds, stores, zoo, perimeter, nether hub. And like I said, any farms or anything like that that you think that I can improve on, please let me know. Because bigger, better, faster. We're going to use everything at our disposal. We're going to be using allays. We're going to be using copper golems. We're going to be using redstone. Everything. You name it, we're going to try and use it. And we're going to go big and crazy. Like I said, even with the trade hall. So we have lots and lots of iron, so we don't have to AFK too long. I am probably still going to have to AFK, but okay. I'm not sure how long this one's been. It's probably pretty close to an hour. So that is the first episode of my forever survival vanilla Minecraft world. And let the building begin. If you'd like to join in on an episode, just leave me a comment and we'll get you added onto the Discord. I'm going to use my same Discord that I use for my realm. And once this gets built up enough and I'm liking it, maybe I'll turn my realm back on if we get enough support. We'll see. All right, appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.